My fellow Americans, tonight I am deeply honored to accept my party's nomination for President of the United States. I accept this responsibility with humility, excitement, gratitude, and commitment to serve every American, regardless of where they live or what party they may support. Throughout our history, America has faced moments of uncertainty and change. Each generation has been challenged to decide what kind of country they want to become. Today, we face rising costs, communities struggling to keep up with economic change, rapid advances in technology, growing distrust in government, and a world that is becoming more complicated every day. These challenges are serious, but they are also opportunities to rebuild confidence in our nation and to create a stronger future for our children. My vision for America is built around practical solutions that put our citizens first. My administration will focus on rebuilding rural communities, strengthening education, expanding access to mental health care, protecting American privacy in the age of AI. Too many rural communities have watched businesses leave, hospitals close, and young people move away because opportunity has moved away from home. The future of America cannot belong only to our largest cities. My administration will expand broadband access, support family farms, and encourage business to invest in smaller rural communities. Every American community deserves the chance to grow and succeed. Education remains the foundation of opportunity. Every child deserves access to equality in education, regardless of their zip code. I will work with states and local communities to strengthen career and technical education, improve teacher recruitment and retention, expand apprenticeship opportunities, and make workforce training more accessible. A successful education system should prepare students for whatever path they choose, whether that's a college, a skilled trade, military service, or entrepreneurship. And I will move to complete these tasks, all without infringing on the rights of the states, instead working with them so a kid in Mississippi can be afforded the same educational opportunity as a kid in California. Our nation is also facing a serious mental health crisis. Too many young people struggle with anxiety and depression. Too many veterans carry invisible wounds from their service, and too many Americans cannot find affordable care where they need it. If elected, my administration will expand community mental health programs, increase access to counselors and professionals, and make mental health care a priority rather than an afterthought. Technology has created incredible opportunities as well, but it has also created new challenges. AI has the potential to transform healthcare, education, and American industry, but we must make sure innovation does not come at the expense of our personal privacy. My administration will encourage responsible technological advancement while protecting America's personal information, fighting misinformation, and ensuring that technology remains a tool that benefits our citizens. America's strength is measured not only by the power of our military, but also by the wisdom with which they use it. I will always support the brave men and women of our armed forces and make sure they have the resources they need to defend our country. However, I do not believe America should remain trapped in endless conflicts without clear goals or a path to success. We must learn from the forever wars of the past. Military action should only be taken when necessary, with a clear mission, a responsible strategy, and support of the American people. My administration will prioritize diplomacy, strong alliances, and a military capable of preventing conflict while keeping Americans safe. The principles established by our founders continue to guide our nation. Their commitment to liberty, representative government, and the rule of law created a system designed to protect individual freedoms while allowing America to adapt to new challenges. I believe the founders gave us a framework, not a limitation. Our responsibility is to preserve their values while applying them to the realities of the modern world. Protecting civil liberties and civil rights will remain one of my highest responsibilities as president. Every American deserves equal protection under the law, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the ability to participate fully in our democracy. I also believe that the right to keep and bear arms, as protected by the Second Amendment, is an important constitutional freedom for law-abiding citizens. My administration will defend responsible gun ownership while supporting efforts to prevent firearms from being used by violent criminals or those who pose a clear danger to others. We can protect constitutional rights while also protecting our public safety. One important reform I will champion is restoring trust and accountability in our government. Americans deserve to know what elected officials are working for citizens rather than special interests. My administration will support stronger ethics standards, greater transparency in campaign financing, and easier access to government information. I also believe our political system must be protected from improper foreign influence. Foreign governments, organizations, and individuals should not be able to secretly influence American elections or public policy through financial pressure or illegal channels. This standard must apply equally to every nation, whether they are allies or adversaries, including countries as Israel, China, Russia, or any other foreign power. The future of America must be decided by the American people alone. I believe the relationship between federal government and states should be based on cooperation and respect, the way the framers intended it to be. The federal government has an important role in protecting constitutional rights, national security, and issues that cross state borders. However, states should have the flexibility to create solutions that work best for their own communities. A strong America requires both national leadership and local responsibility. As president, I will work with Congress because lasting change requires cooperation. Executive power has an important role, but it should not replace the legislative process. I will seek common ground whenever possible and work with lawmakers from both parties to achieve meaningful results for the American people. If given the opportunity to nominate a Supreme Court justice, I will choose someone with integrity, independence, and a deep respect for our Constitution. Supreme Court decisions affect generations of Americans, and the country deserves justices who apply the law fairly and faithfully rather than serving political interests. If given the opportunity to nominate a Supreme Court justice, I will choose someone who has America's interests at heart, not their own party's or a foreign influence. No president succeeds alone. I will work with educators, healthcare professionals, veteran organizations, farmers, business owners, technology experts, and community leaders to solve our nation's challenges. At the same time, I will stand against any interest group that places personal gain above the needs of the American people. Finally, trust in government depends on honest communication. My administration will use every available platform, including traditional media and digital communication, to provide accurate information directly to citizens. When misinformation spreads, we will respond with facts, transparency, and accountability. An informed public is the foundation of a healthy democracy. My fellow Americans, this election is about more than choosing a president. It's about choosing the direction of our nation for generations to come. I believe in an America where small communities have opportunity, students have a path to success, families can access the care they need, technology protects rather than threatens our freedoms, and government can earn back the trust of our people. Together, we can strengthen our democracy, restore confidence in our institutions, and build a future worthy of the next generation. I ask for your vote, your trust, and your partnership. Thank you. God bless you, God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America.